order to bridge the gap between reduction in revenue and increased demand for programs and services, it's really more important than ever that I deliver the United Way message in a way that people really understand and value what we do. Because unless you touch people's hearts and they really understand the need for services and United Way's role in ensuring that money is spent in the most efficient way possible and goes to the areas of greatest need, if that message doesn't really resonate with people in their hearts, they won't give. So my task is really to make sure that that message is delivered clearly.
I really work with an amazing team of people who day in and day out are always preparing for situations that are going to pose potential risks to the organization or potential risks to the clearing members. And so in some sense, the situation, the current environment is what we've always been preparing for. So there is some element of it being rewarding to actually see that everything you've put in place and everything you've drilled for over the years actually works very effectively.
Being able to explain how you're going to construct $1 billion project during this credit environment is very, very difficult. When you can't get the banking community to step forward and commit to a project without, with a whole multitude of lending ratios that are much different than they have been in the past. That's a big challenge in this project, and one that we've been working very long and very hard to figure out how to address with the International Olympic Committee so that it's understandable and most importantly believable.
We have a program that we call our continuous improvement for costs, and usually everybody turns in 3 or 4 ideas per area and then we track them. Well, I asked everybody about a month ago to make it a competition and say that if we have about 700 managers in our areas, why can't everybody turn in an idea or cost savings to see that if we can do significantly more than we ever did before on trying out new ideas and saving money and making sure that we still maintain our quality and our safety environment.
Actually, our firm is fairly well situated for this economy. Many of our practices are counter-cyclical. Our commercial litigation practice, our bankruptcy practice, and our IP practices are quite busy right now. Presently, our 2009 looks like we're going to have a strong year, stronger than 2008. And actually, our 2008 was stronger than 2007. But we are closely looking at our expenses and our costs and trying to reduce them as appropriate, consistent with our commitment to both client service and service to the attorneys of our firm.
The state is really struggling, and I think just about everyone has read that the economy has made the revenues for the state decline significantly, so we have a huge challenge to try to close the budget deficit. And that is really consuming a lot of the work activity. What it's done is it has become the focus of all the discussions, whereas a couple of years ago we were talking about things like school funding reform. Those issues are really off the table right now. Everything is focused on how do we get the budget deficit closed, how do we manage through this recession.